Hey, welcome to this STAIR Tailored. I'm Sarah Powell from the University of Texas at Austin, and today we're going to multiply integers using the Algeblocks. So we're going to solve these two problems here, 3 times -2 and -4 times -3. So I'm going to move to my .cam so we can talk through how we can help students set up and solve these problems using concrete manipulatives that help them visualize what the multiplication means. So we're solving these two problems here today, 3 times -2 and -4 times -3. I always like to have my abstract form of the number, even if I'm using something like these concrete manipulatives. So this is a set of manipulatives that we are going to use called Algeblocks. And these Algeblocks have these nice green cubes, and we're going to use these green cubes to set up multiplication within an area or an array. So the first problem, I'm just going to kind of scoot my green cubes there to the side. The first problem we're going to solve is 3 times -2. So our first factor is 3, and it's positive 3. So I'm going to get out 3 cubes here. And the first factor is going to move in my horizontal track here. So this is my horizontal track, and because it's a positive 3, I'm going to place them on the positive side of my track. Now I'm going to multiply to create an area. Now I'm going to place this on the vertical track by -2. If it's positive 2, it'll be placed in this part of the track. Because it's -2, see that little negative symbol down there? It's going to be placed in the negative part of the track. So what I've effectively done is just set up 3 times -2. Now it's time to multiply. I have 3 groups of 2. So I'm going to place cubes here to show that. There's one group of 2, I have a second group of 2, and a third group of 2, okay? So when I have 3 multiplied by -2, my product is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, but notice that's how it's in here in this negative quadrant. It's -6. So 3 times -2 is -6. I'll go ahead and write my answer right in there. Now let's look at this next problem. I'll go ahead and clear out my green cubes. -4 times 3. So we start with -4. That goes over here this time because that's a negative factor, multiplied by -3. Again, we're going to create an area or an array where the multiplication occurs. So I have 4 groups of 3. So I'll place in one group of 3, a second group of 3, a third group of 3, I'll get them all lined up here, and a fourth group of 3. So when I have -4 times -3, my product is 12, positive 12. And sometimes it's helpful to remove what they call this factor track, so it's very easy to see the product right there. Now what you'll notice about these Algeblocks and this math that we use for multiplication and division is that it follows a coordinate grid board. So here you can think about this as your origin, here we have this axis and our y-axis, and then we have our positive and negative parts of the grid board as well. So it's a really helpful thing to show students how we arrive at different products, and oh my gosh, I need to write that in there, our positive 12 there, how we arrive at products when we multiply integers, both positive and negative integers. So I hope you enjoyed this STAIR Tailored, and we have another one where we show how we can use those Algeblocks to show division of integers. I hope you'll tune in.